Hi folks, welcome to this video submission for the Hands-on Universe Summer School competition. My name is Mr. Ben Wilkes and I teach at Tudor Grange Academy in Solihull in the West Midlands. And I'd like to take a few minutes of your time just to introduce you to one of the activities that I try and use with my pupils. I've always had a long-standing interest in astronomy, and back in 2007 I was very fortunate enough, and there's the proof, to go to the University of Glamorgan to study a degree in astronomy and space science. And some of the best 3 years of my life that was. And ever since then I've always tried to find ways to couple astronomy and education together. And one activity that I really enjoy talking about is things to do with light. And I usually start the idea or a lesson with this idea of the spectrum, of course the spectrum of the sun. And finding activities that go with this image can be quite difficult and quite tricky. And then of course spending time having a look around the Hands-on Universe webpage, I came across this, which is the Spectra All Around Us activity. It's a great activity that teaches pupils all about splitting up light, absorption and emission lines, and ultimately teaches pupils how to create their own spectroscope. And using a document that's beautifully laid out like this is a really good hands-on activity that enables pupils to study how we can split light into its constituent parts. This is an activity that I've run quite a few times now, and I'll show you some examples now of a couple of these spectroscopes that the pupils have been building over time. These are some of the surviving relics, some of the best ones. They're very simple to build, and we've been following the instructions pretty much by letter, from ripping parts off of blank CDs and using nothing more than household items, cardboard and sellotape and so forth. And they produce fantastic spectroscopes. I mean, some of these even still work. Still, by looking through one end of this, you can get a grating formed on the outside of it. This is one great idea that we've tried to use as much as possible. And we've had a lot of success through it as well. And as you can see on the laptop screen now, we've got a lot of images of a lot of good, decent spectroscopes built by different groups throughout the year. And it's an activity that still has a lot of our pupils discussing about light throughout the entire year. That's not the only activity we use. We tend to use activities as well from the Wilkes Telescope project, which you can see now on the webpage, a great site where we can go on, book time and make detailed observations. And through a site such as this as well, we've been able to find great spin-off applications, such as the Down-to-Earth simulator, which has been an interactive site that's enabled our pupils to go on and play around with the parameters of asteroids, comets and meteorites. And of course that can be beautifully linked in with a lesson on actually creating meteorite and asteroid impacts of your very own in the classroom. That's one activity that we've really enjoyed doing, and of course you know, all our thanks go to the Hands-on Universe site for providing that to us. Hopefully this has given you a clear indication of how we use one activity, and the next video will be a short introduction to one of my own, in which goes off the back of this. Well, thank you for watching.